this song, In the Storm, is a song that I've actually took a long time to write, and it's normal for me to spend a lot of time writing songs because for me, writing a song is really, it's one of the main ways that I process life, and it's a way that I can process a complex idea, or even kind of come to understand something that I feel like God is speaking to me. With this song, it's about hard times, and I know that looking back, I needed to go through some hard times to actually write this song and be able to express it in a way that is relatable and meaningful to people that listen to the song. You see, about 3 years ago, I went through some really challenging things in my life. These painful things that I went through ended up leaving me in a state of depression. And I think anyone who's been in a state of depression realizes that it's hard to see past it. Just like when you're in an intense storm, it's hard to think about anything but the storm and the rain and the waves and the winds. And that's what it's like when you're in pain and in inner turmoil in your soul and in your heart. That's where I was, and actually during that time in my life, I'm almost always working on a new song and processing something. I feel like it's how I process life. But during that time in my life, I really didn't write any songs except for the bridge to this song. And it wasn't until I wrote that bridge that I finally felt like I understood the concept of going through hard times enough to feel like the song was finished. And I think what's so cool about the end of this song is that it's not really a change in the situation, it's a change in the perspective of the person that's in the storm. And when I was younger, I tried to write endings to the song that were Jesus finally showing it up and saying, "Peace be still," or getting to the other side and feeling like you made it through. But none of those versions of the song really had that weight to them, or they never felt finished until I wrote this one, where I said, "I don't see a way out, but I know that you do. So let the storm rage, because I'm holding on to you." Those lyrics one night during that time of my life just burst out of my heart, and it was a turning point for me coming out of my depression, because it was the first point that I was able to hold on to something, to take hope that I could make it out of this hard time of my life. And it was completely because of this perspective shift in my heart. And that's what I feel like the end of the song finally communicates, is that, despite of a hard time, you can take courage to hold on and press on through the storms in life and through those challenging things. That's what I really hope this song does for somebody, even though it's a fun song in the way it sounds and feels, and I want people to just enjoy listening to it. But I really hope that someone who's going through a hard time can sing these words with all their heart and trust that God has a way out for them, even though they can't see it. And I think so many times when we're trying to help somebody who's going through a hard time, we try to convince them that there's better days ahead. And that's probably true for most people that go through hard times, that there's going to be a better day ahead. But in the middle of the hard times, it's hard to see past it. And sometimes you just need somebody to come beside you and say, "Keep holding on. Take courage." That's what this song's about at the end of the day, is not that every hard time is going to come to an end, but that you can take courage in the middle of a hard time. That's why this song really means so much to me. It's because it helped me through my hard time. And I really hope it does the same for you.